In the southern North Sea, high levels of interest. We're going to see, did the fast-track SNS clusters work? Well, this was an NSTA idea, and they were going to try and fast-track these opportunities. Watch this space. We're going to be looking, there's lots and lots of different things going on in the southern North Sea. So moving on now and taking a look at the southern North Sea, and a quick overview here. This is a quite interesting map that we've put together. It's a bit complicated, but I'll just highlight a couple of features. This area here, wind farms. So indeed, none of these opportunities were actually applied for. So wind farms tends to be areas that we can't really explore. In purple here, you can see these are the carbon storage licenses, either actual, existing, or provisional planned ones. And you can see that really there have been applications in and around these areas. So it's contemplated that, you know, there should be collaboration and cooperation between oil and gas exploration and carbon capture. But wind, more problematic. And we know why with all the turbines and rows of turbines that really you can't get seismic or rigs into those areas very easily at all. So that's an overview map. That's again from TROVE. The NSTA was quite keen to fast track some clusters, and you can see these were some of the clusters. And again, here's the sort of areas that they were talking about. This one, cotton in this region. Here's an excerpt from TROVE. These are discoveries that we have listed in here by name, whether they're a discovery, what formation they're in, the depositional environment, porosity, initial pressures, so on and so forth. So that information, and likewise for fields, you can see. And these are just a subset, just a few of the things we have in there. And then these are the areas that we know that have been applied for. So the orange areas have all been applied for. The purple areas, well, they've had an environmental assessment done on them. So we really don't have a great feel for all these orange blocks, but we do find this map here very, very useful. It's a little gaudy, and we call it the pavement pizza map. It's a map that shows just about everything from oil and gas licenses to what's been applied for in the round, areas of environmental sensitivity. We've got cables, we've got pipelines, we've got wind farms, we've got carbon capture, we've also got aggregates, and lots of uses. Very, very busy area in the southern North Sea. We've also got a few more maps. Now we're going to look at the specific blocks. And for those blocks, typically, here's our map from TROVE, which shows all the known prospects and discoveries in and around these blocks. And we're just showing postage stamp maps here, and then we go through and talk about each of these blocks, and then we take examples of all the data that exists in TROVE specific for these particular opportunities here. I won't go into any of them in detail here, but these are all available in TROVE, which is not in the report. These images are. You can see that the amount of data that would be available for those of interest, but it's actually by subscribing to TROVE databases that you get those. And so you can see the list goes on and on and on. And the southern North Sea, very, very popular area. Just going to show you how easy it is to find out information on an asset like Platypus. Now, we know this is going straight to second term. We know it's going to be a development coming forward. And you can see here's all the information about it. We've got a view of the field, its relationship to nearby possum. We've got write-ups on the field. Some maps here about the wells that were actually drilled on this. Again, showing where Platypus is in 4815, north of the Hyde field. Here's a final suspension schematic that you'll find. So the drillers will find this of great use. The petrophysics, here we have it for the lower Leman in the gas leg and in the water. Here's the mud pressure profile, the temperature profile. We've got here basically a seismic line showing you the Platypus feature, various things, the composite well log just showing you the reservoir section here for the well, and write-ups galore you can see all the way across. So if you want to know about Platypus, and here it is within the cluster 2 development area, and this is the West Seoul cluster. and all sorts of information. So this is what we get, and this is what you'd find out if you actually were to subscribe to TROVE Southern North Sea. So there's Platypus. So there you have it. There's a quick look at the Southern North Sea. Now we're going to do a really high-speed look at other areas that have been put up in the round. If you want to see all the information, then you need to get hold of the report. It costs £1,900, and all you have to do is go to our website and fill out this form. There is a link just here.